Let's take a look at the replay knockout. Just a huge win. Highlight for the real DC as we look back. Oh yeah, a lot will get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for a replay.
Good fight. That one guy finally.
Nicely done to finish the fight. Didn't add it all, and for my money, his best performance. Well, this young man is a really accomplished submission specialist, and sometimes fighters get offended when you call them a specialist, but most people know what he's trying to do in there, and to this point, no one's really been able to stop him.
John, he will try to pull guard. Who pulls guard anymore in the UFC at this point? But he understands that for him to be successful, the fight has to be in the grappling, in the jiu-jitsu. If he's able to extend these jiu-jitsu exchanges, he is the guy that is generally going to win. He understands position. He understands going from point A to point B. He always is the one controlling the under. Always has the frame. Just a knowledge of jiu-jitsu that not many people can match.
And you can be sure as he makes this walk tonight, he's thinking about just how quickly he can get this fight to the ground and utilize those aforementioned high-level submission skills. I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Enter Bruce Lee.
I mean, that's Bruce Lee in a nutshell. Over and over and over, he did the same thing, and it shows in the technique because there's no wasted energy. There's no wasted movements. Everything he does with a purpose. He goes in there with an idea of what he's trying to accomplish, and he gets it done. Bruce Lee is the absolute best. Bruce Lee is the man.
His grappling, his takedown defense figure to be tested here tonight. But there aren't that many guys who are going to want to stand and trade on a napkin in the center of the octagon with the great Bruce Lee.
No, if you're fighting Bruce Lee, you're shooting for takedowns right away.
Our tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, with similar height and reach. All right, here now, the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buck.
This is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Yves Lavigne. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Lafayette, Louisiana, Assassin. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
Okay, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch left, do it now, go back to your corner. You ready? You ready?
All right, so here we go with round one. The tension is palpable. On one side, you've got one of the more well-rounded fighters in this division taking on a true submission specialist.
Yeah, he's taking on a true submission specialist. And when you talk about submission specialists, nobody matches up to this guy. He is that good at getting you to the ground and choking you out.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice. Oh! What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He prefers this moment. Don't finish his fight. That one is going to end the fight.
Yep. Couple of chins here being tested early.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
And now he's got the tie clutch. That knee might have landed there. Oh, caught him with a head kick. That at least partially landed.
Oh my goodness, he got kicked in the head and he's still standing.
Flush right hand is true. Oh, there's the head kick, it's blocked. Oh, look at him land another jab there. He's certainly using that weapon effectively here.
The most effective weapon in all of boxing, in all of combat sports, is a jab. This young man has a knowledge of using it like no one else.
Oh, bleeding from his cheek now. That can't feel good. Good series of strikes for him there, staying busy and staying accurate.
I mean, the accuracy is unbelievable.
Missed with that attempt. Oh, collar tie.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Oh, and he connects there. Pretty nice punch there.
Great job finding the range to land those punches.
He's got a serious right punch, and he went to it effectively there.
It is his money shot, and he will continue to throw it until he finds a knockout.
And both guys really throwing with authority. All right, single collar tie now. Lands the right hand. Again, they will clinch.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
He's got him hurt here. Oh, straight right. Oh my gosh, perfect execution on the Imanari roll, right into a heel hook now. Let's see if he can submit his opponent. Absolutely incredible.
Oh!
He might get a finish here. Wow.
Down into his mind.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready? You ready?
All right, here we go with round two.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this?
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active.
Very tricky when he throws that body kick.
Working out of that southpaw stance. Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one. Got clipped with the right hand. Nice 1-2 there. Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Right hook to the head, blocked.
Head kick lands.
Just a slip there. Well, he continues to find the openings tonight. Beautiful connection with the punch there.
Accuracy at its best.
That's the biggest shot of the fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. It might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Oh, single collar tie here.
I mean, he's cutting down the side with these beautiful leg kicks.
So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two. Oh, lands another punch there. Not a mean guy, he's just doing a smart thing.
Oh, he has to be attacking that cut, John. I mean, if he's not, then he's doing his opponent a favor. Attack that cut. Make him pay for it.
Man, he's just got a great feel for the striking realm early in this one.
The timing is
Here, DC, he is
massive,
hurt.
massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight. And a nice takedown land. Oh, wow, oh!
Oh, how about this as he jumps to side mount to try to counter the guillotine with a Von Flue choke. Oven St. Preux would be proud. Brilliant submission defense there. All right, full guard here, DC. What does he need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got to start to build his posture, get some damage off, move the half guard, which in turn leads to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you got to anticipate those movements the moment he tries to move to the next position. You build a shield, get back to your feet, or dig an underhook to try to get a reversal or a sweep.
Man, that cut has really opened up. His opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any we've ever seen.
All right, a lot of high-level highlights from that last round, DC. Take us through the replay.
If he fought like this, I would be comfortable entering him into a K1 level kickboxing competition. He's that good at finding and landing those kicks at will. He needs to continue to do this as the fight goes on.
Relax. Let's work on that cut a little bit. I need you to keep your distance now. That cut's pretty bad, Anton.
Third round underway. Oh, Superman punch is true. Lee gets caught with that punch.
Yeah, he's mixing it all up. You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. And he connects with a punch there. He's hurt.
Serve him up. Go get him. He got him bad.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Lee. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side. Underhook, this is a great position for a top fighter.
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life. It's the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too.
Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Close guard. Pretty significantly well to the left side. Oh, he gets up. The question is for how long? Whoa!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, he might be out.
In the night.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Hey, you got rocked that last round, but you're fine. You're still here right now. This next round, we're gonna...
All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of that round.
All right, so next round underway here, and you got to admire the stamina that both of these guys still exuded towards the end of that round. Both men put a particular focus on their cardiovascular commitment in this training camp, and it's clearly paid dividends here tonight. We have two legitimately fresh fighters here as we hit this next round. Right there, the seminal blow of the fight.
And it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut. Another punch to the head. Really turning every part of himself into those strikes to the head. Oh! He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, big left hook there. Back to the feet. Timed the shot pretty well here early, DC.
He's doing a great job of mixing things up.
Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. An attacking armbar.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here. And this might just be a matter of time. Absolutely, he finishes his opponent by way of submission. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishing fights.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That could hold up as one of the better subs of the year. Near perfect execution tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 33 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by tap out, Bruce the Dragon.
Well, the celebration is on his corner, and hard to blame these guys, sort of waiting to exhale. Get a huge win tonight, and not just the win, they get it by submission.
They knew what they had in front of them. They knew how tough the competitor his opponent was. They also knew that if they could get this fight to the ground, they could find a submission.